Good morning, students. Welcome back to your English class. Students, as you know, we are doing the first chapter of English practice book. We have done many topics from this chapter like nouns, pronouns, verbs, adverbs, adjective, prepositions, etc. Today we are going to do countable and uncountable nouns. Before going through the topic, just read the following nouns. One toy, two toys. One orange, two oranges. One phone, two phones. We can count all these things. So these are countable nouns. Moreover, as its name shows, countable, which means we can count them. It means toy, orange, phone. These are the nouns which we can count. Now read the following words: sand, rice, water, oil, etc. Can we count sand? Can we count rice, water, oil? No, we can't count. Do we say that I am drinking a water or two waters? No, because we can't count water. We can say I am drinking a glass of water or two glasses of water. We can count glass, so we can say or write glasses, but we can't count water itself, so we cannot use the word waters. The nouns which we cannot count with numbers are uncountable nouns. For example, sand, rice, water, oil, tea, sugar, wood, gold, air, knowledge, beauty, fear, love, etc. We can't say sands. We cannot count sand. We can't say rices. We can't say waters. We can't say oil. We can't say two or three oils. We can't say two or three tea. We can't say two or three sugars. So these are the words which we cannot count in numbers. So these are uncountable nouns. Proper nouns, material nouns, and abstract nouns are always uncountable nouns. As you can see here, sand, rice, water, oil, tea, sugar, wood, and gold. These are the things which are used to make some another thing. So these are material noun. And air, knowledge, beauty, fear, love, these are the things which we cannot touch, which we cannot see, so which we can feel only. So these are abstract noun, and we cannot count proper noun, abstract noun, and material noun. Proper noun, for example, the name of any specific thing, like Ghumarvi, we can't say Ghumarvins. Like Indu Atri, we can't say two or three Indu Atris. That will be wrong. So these are means these are proper nouns, and these are also uncountable noun. A countable noun can be in singular form or plural form, but an uncountable noun cannot be in plural form. For example, car, cars, book, books, flower, flowers. You can see here car, book, flowers. These are the singular forms. Cars, books, flowers. These are the plural forms. Means we can count the car, two cars, three cars, four cars. We can count books, two books, four books. We can count flowers. So these are countable nouns. But we cannot count all these things. Anything that cannot be counted is an uncountable noun. For example, milk. Can we count milk? No, we can't count milk. Can we count water? No. Can we count sugar? No, we can't count them. So these are uncountable noun. Uncountable nouns do not have plural forms. And countable nouns may be in plural forms. So identify countable nouns here. The children are playing in the garden. You can see here children. So this is countable noun because we can count children. We can say two children, three children, five children. I have two dogs. Now again you can see here two dogs. It means we can count dogs. So this is countable noun. Sandra has 3 cars. How many cars? 3 cars. It means we can count the cars. So this is also countable noun. Jesse has $10. We can count the dollars. So this is also countable nouns. You can see here these all are the plural forms. So these are countable nouns. Uncountable nouns cannot use a, an, or number before them. You can't use an article with an uncountable nouns. You can see here a, an, or the. These are the articles. We need electricity to use our heater. We can't say we need an electricity to use our heater because electricity is an uncountable noun. We can't count the electricity. So we can't use any article. We can't use a or an with this noun. I lost track of time and we stayed up very late. We stayed up very late. We can't say I lost track of a time because time is uncountable. So we can't use a or an or any number with time. The beaches in Brazil have very nice sand. We can't say sands or we can't count sand. So we cannot use a or an with sand. Here are some examples of countable and uncountable nouns. You can see here apples, cherries, grapes, olives, oranges, watermelons, peas. All these have plural forms and these are countable nouns. Jam, milk, honey, water, coffee, tea, juice. We cannot count them. So these are uncountable nouns. We can't say jams, we can't say milks, honeys, waters, coffees, teas, juices. We can't count them. So these are uncountable nouns. Some more examples: salads, pancakes, vegetables, eggs, carrots, tomatoes, potatoes. These are countable nouns. We can count them. But we cannot count these nouns. For example, flour, rice, sugar, soup, meat, fruit, seafood. All these are uncountable nouns. We can't count them. One more simple way to identify the uncountable noun is the liquid things, the powder based things, or the cream based things are always uncountable nouns. And the abstract and proper noun which we have read earlier, these are also uncountable noun. For example, oil, milk, coffee are liquid, so they are uncountable noun. But flour, salt, chili powder, etc. are powder based things, so these are also uncountable noun. And toothpaste, butter, ghee, etc. are cream based things, so these are also uncountable noun. We can't say I have bought a butter. We can't say I have bought a oil. We can't say I have drunk a milk. So these are uncountable nouns. We cannot count them. So students, I hope you have understood the countable and uncountable nouns. That's all for today. Now you have to solve the worksheet number 8 and 9 of your English reader book. Thank you.